It's also time just about to start thinking about getting prepared for this winter weather in terms of our cars.
This is big for me. I don't even get my oil changed on time.
Oh no, China.
Joe Galli, though, yeah, he's here to help out. He's live live from AAA, where he is going to help get our car winterized. Good morning, Joe.
Look, you don't look like a Californian.
Good morning, China. You know, you sent the most inexperienced person when it comes to the cold. I'm already decked out for winter with my fancy hat and my gloves. But let me tell you real quick how inexperienced with winter I am. We were driving here with Greg, our camera guy, and I asked him, hey, Greg, the gas stations all say Speedy Freeze, 89 cents. Is that something I need to put in my engine? And he goes, nah, man, that's a slush beverage. So I had no idea really about that. But I'm here with Ed Galli. He's one of the technicians over here. What are some of the things that you guys will do to go ahead to weatherize some of these cars? Let's jump right into it.
All right, well, good morning, Joe. One of the first things that we're going to do is, this is called a pretty much a dip chart. What it does, it checks the different types of fluids in your vehicle. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and check the transmission fluid. And what this lets us know is the condition of the fluid, should it be replaced, and what it looks like. So we just dab it in the chart, and then what we do is we take this up to the customer that comes in through the door, and then we just show them that this is what it should like, and this is what it does look like, and then of course we recommend doing the service that's needed on it for you.
So it's called a dip chart. I believe that's something that they used to call me in high school. But let's go ahead. I had no idea there's different types of windshield wipers. That's how ignorant I am about how winter and driving and everything. Tell me what other stuff that you guys do with these.
Absolutely. Well, this is a case of a wiper blade that need to be replaced, and as you can see on the ends of it that they're torn, so obviously they need to be replaced, and of course they'll streak. So we do have two different types, and this is your typical wiper blade, just similar to the one that we took off. And then we also offer a winter wiper blade. And you can see the differences. The winter blade versus the original is that it's covered up, and that prevents the snow and the ice from building up so that it doesn't streak. And we do offer those, of course, through the winter time as a special through Car Care.
Now, one thing I'm really worried about, and honestly, I'm completely terrified when it comes to this, so there's a lot of stuff. There's a really good chance you'll see me pull up in my car. I just don't want my battery to die and I'm stranded somewhere. So what are some of the steps you guys do to just go ahead and prevent that?
Absolutely, and anytime you come in for an inspection, we're also doing a battery test as well, and what that's going to let us check is the cold cranking amps of the battery to make sure it's okay for you for the winter time. So we have our tester right over here, and all we're going to do is hook it up, and then the battery itself will show the cold cranking amps. So we put the cold cranking amps in there, and then what we do is we test it, and it'll give us a report, and then what we do is we print that out for the customer, and as you can see, it tells us to replace the battery.
Replace battery. That's the bad sign. That means you're going to have to spend a little bit of money to get it going, but at least you won't be stranded somewhere.
Exactly,
you know what,
right.
The other thing I'm really terrified about, swerving and sliding all over these slick roads with ice and snow. So I don't know about my tires. What are some of the things that you guys do for that?
And when we check the tires, what we look at is for wear. And as you can see, we have a tire that we just took off of one of the members' car. And as you can see, the tread is completely worn down. And on here, there's called wear bars. And as you can see, there's little lines that go across here, and it's actually past these lines.
Wow, you can see how it's only been eaten away there. Like it's
absolutely, and that would definitely cause you to slip and slide that you're talking about.
So then what you really want to look at here is this, your tire to look like this, which I'm assuming this is like a brand new tire right here.
This is a brand new tire that we would put on for you, and as we were talking about the wear bars, you can see how down they are. So you could definitely tell that that tire was worn out versus a brand new one.
Absolutely. So you want to kick the tires and light the fires this winter season, but it's not just about what's under the hood, it's what's in your car that's also what's important. And we're going to be back in a little bit to tell about a few of the essential things that you just need to have in the back seat and the trunk in case you get stranded along the roadways this winter season. Michael, China?
All right. Hey, Joe, thanks so much. And by the way, if you have an extra one of those hats, just let me know where you got it, because I have to get one of those.
I'll let you borrow this one. Let's say somewhere around, starting from May to August, you can borrow this hat, and then I'm going to need it back.
All right, we'll have to have a theme party in order for that to work. Thanks, Joe. We'll see you in a bit.